Hey guys, welcome back. Round 10. Circuit Paul Ricard, one of my favourites on this game. So smooth, so rewarding if you link up some of these apexes, but so unforgiving if you don't. Time to turn things around. How many times have I said that? I say it every single time. Give me a like for every time I say the words, I'm going to turn this around. Today, I'm turning this around. If you didn't see my previous race in Canada, then link above. I finished, but that brings my total of finished races to 4 out of 9. Not a good statistic, not a good percentage for a Formula 1 driver. I keep thinking I'm going to get fired. Hasn't happened yet. The contract renewal should be up at halfway through the season, which will be in the next 2 races. So don't go anywhere, guys. Subscribe and notifications on so that you can see the moment I get fired and go to Haas. Like I said. So, qualifying wasn't a huge success, as you'll see above. I had a crash in Q2, which took me out of the session, and then I believe I made Q3, but I didn't get the chance to post a time.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're
No, okay, I didn't make Q3, as I didn't set a time in Q2 with the crash. Gasly again 17th, so we've out-qualified him with no time. But he's outperforming us in most other areas. So it's a sunny day. It's time to turn things around. I'm not gonna mess about today. It's giving me a 1-stop. That means that everybody else is going to be on a 1-stop on this beautiful circuit. So we're going to stick with that. I'm not going to mess around. Track limits don't seem a problem. It's only the first couple of corners, so turn 1 and 2. Where you understeer yourself, you basically oversteer yourself off the camber down into the second part of the turn, which understeers you into track limits city again. So yeah, I'm expecting a couple of warnings, nothing too major. Can I get round? Can I get to the points today with this 1-stop? And can we just not have any more mishaps? Stick around, let's get into it, let's find out. Okay guys, as ever, wish me luck. 3 lights, 4, 5. Let's go then. Let's turn a new leaf, let's turn it round. Norris with a slow start there. Cool. It's carnage, but we've got away with that a little bit. Muscle our way in. A little bit wide. Not too far away from the points, guys. Let's build on it. It's my favourite part of the track. Nice and wide. Try and miss the curb. Get a clean exit, which we did. Come on, let's have some of that. Tried to give him some room and it's pushed me out a little bit. We got it done though. So I forgot to mention I'm on an increased top speed setup. Just for this part of the track really. And obviously the start, finish straight, where you need a little bit more top speed. It's especially if you're in a DRS train. So medium tyres I think are the best tyre for this track really. Hopefully they last and keep us out a little bit longer than some of these soft tyres. A little bit wide. I'll nail it eventually. And stay wide on purpose. A cleaner exit. I like to stay tucked in there on that. Slow left-hander. Okay, so 9+9.8 laps.
DRS is being enabled
Plus
this lap.
0.98
You can
laps.
use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and
In the
DRS
bag.
zone.
DRS has been enabled. And we're sticking to the top 10. A little bit of oversteer. A little bit of DRS as well. Oh, Jeff. A little bit wide again.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Cool. That inherits us a little sneaky point.
Is clear. Green flag.
And we've got DRS on Norris.
Some information on Raikkonen. They are out of the race.
Try the outside. He's not giving me nothing, is he?
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Yeah, we'll save that for a minute, Jeff. While we try and keep on Norris's tail. And Grosjean stays on ours. Oh, that's a late break from me there. Yeah, deserve a warning there. I'll give him that one.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
So just engine braking, down the gears, understeer yourself into the apex. It's so rewarding. I'm sticking with Norris, which is great. But we're losing a little bit of time to 8th. It's a bit fast through there. Bit of a wide exit. Bit of wheel spin on those curves if you do run wide on that last corner, but it's all good. Oh, come on, Rich. Sloppy Joe's here.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the
Oh,
engine.
Jeff, you're kidding me. Grosjean's on the look.
Overheating the engine. Under control.
Gonna get a warning for defence. Not too worried about Grosjean, not worth a fight, he's on the soft tyre, so hopefully he'll take himself to the pits and, oh god. Stay wide, and then a quicker exit without the oversteer. Yeah. So now we can have a go. Yeah, he's just sticking in front a little bit. Change up, Rich. Come on, mate. 8th gear. Bit early on the brakes, and then it comes back to us as we decelerate through it. Oh god, you catch the curb and it's gets a wobble on. Nice clean exit. Bit of a DRS train going on. I think we'll stick with him and
a second a lap faster. 1 second.
Keep forgetting 8th gear. Wake up.
Engine is showing small signs of
Jeff.
wear. Power output will be down.
Always the bearer of bad news as I go wide. Straight down to 5th. That's not a penalty! Trying to avoid an incident here.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
I didn't expect to get a penalty there of all places. As Grosjean pits, and I could have just let him go. Okay, this is unfolding to be quite interesting now because we are 10th. With another penalty to our name. This part of the track, you're going to be so sensitive with the throttle. Okay, so we need to build this gap really.
Some information on Norris. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Yeah. Gathered as much. Right, can we get him? Can we get him? He's on the defence again. Yes, mate. Get in there. Okay, go away though. Not over yet. Imagine being really excited about 2 points.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.8 seconds.
That's my season in a nutshell. Yeah, that's a lie. My season is finishing a race. In a being excited about it. It's just one of those tracks where you can really utilise engine braking and taking your foot off each other. It's a bit like Silverstone, really. It's got some fast sections that lead into slow that you can.
Everything's looking good.
God, talk about not prove your own point, mate. Yeah, it's got some lovely sections of the track where you can really utilise engine braking and deceleration. Cool. So we need to build this gap on, well, not build this, but we need to close the gap on Perez in case we are slower on the hard tyre in a minute. We've also got to build this gap, this penalty gap, if we're going to stay in the points. So a safety car in the last third of the race would kill us. Still got some extra fuel in the bag, which is good. Early braking from me there. It's one of those races. Drop me a comment if you agree or disagree. But it's one of those races that just flies by. This one doesn't drag when you're playing it. Probably different when you're watching it. A bit of understeer there. Tyres still feeling good. Try and keep it as smooth and clean as possible to close this gap. Find out where Gasly is in a second.
Window, you'll be on the hards.
Yeah, I can always expect a little bit of oversteer there on that right-hander as you go into fourth.
Okay, clear.
What was all that about?
Burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
So we're losing time at the moment. In the points, I don't care. Turn the engine down so we don't forget. Fuel mix, I mean.
The car ahead is beginning to pull away.
I'll brake myself. Understeer, oversteer.
The car behind is dropping back.
Keep yourself
by
in the
about
limits.
3/10 a lap.
That was really sloppy. So we held it, we held it. That's what I mean about the punishment side of things. You miss one apex and these little combos and you're off the line for the whole complex. See, run out of battery so quickly as well. 4% ERS left. Try and save a little bit of overtake for that middle sector section just there, that straight. It's probably more important to us than the start-finish straight at this point. like it. A bit wide. Cool. Okay, so they're back to 4-second gap. I've got a healthy lead to Ricardo as well, and it is box time. Cool, cool. Okay. That's where it gets interesting with this strategy, guys. Cool, smooth. Change up. Let's give it a little bit of beans the rest of this lap then, see if we can pull a little bit more of a gap in case we are overcut. See if we can take this little penalty out of the equation for a change. Yeah, it was definitely pit time. That was a bit sketch. Cool, and breathe. This is going well. Seems to be quite a few medium tyre boxes at the minute. Hopefully means we kind of hold position if nothing else. Come on lads. They're like, what do you mean no front wing?
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Exit, exit.
Good stop.
Now.
Good stop. 13. So we're going to be in traffic. This is the scary bit. We're going to be in a bit of traffic.
That was our last stop.
We seem to have come out.
Pit stops.
14th then. There he is. So Grosjean, I'm trying to work out if he's undercut us. He's obviously undercut us, but he's gone to the mediums. And in that little Haas, I'd be surprised if he'll get to the end on the medium tyre. So we'll pick our fight with him, I think. And hope he goes back in. It is only lap 13, so there will be some cars needing to pit at some point. Like I said, the safety car is going to kill us. Anything past lap 18, 19, the safety car will kill us. I normally pray for a safety car, as you know. But now, I'm praying that it doesn't come out. So Gasly's in. As I scrap the Grosjean sloppily.
For his stop.
For a little bit of overtake at him, bit of DRS. So we'll pick our fights, but we'll also give it a go. Tiny bit of contact, early upshift so we don't understeer into the trouble. And we got it done. Oh, and I forgot to brake. There we go. That's all the excitement, guys. Overtaking a Haas. The highlight of my career. Cool, so we're 9th still. Perez, we've closed the gap on Perez through the strategy somehow. Let's try and build on it. And they're all hard tyres in front, so nobody, I can't imagine first place down to me. I can't imagine anybody's on any other tyre. So realistically, we're probably we've climbed as high as we can. I went into 7th before that corner, which is a strange thing to do. But don't go anywhere, guys. We're in the points. No drama yet. But just no safety car, please. No safety car. Christ, it's that adjustment. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, Rich? All over the gears at the minute. Burn the clutch out at this point. Which you can't do because it's an F1 car, but hey, you know what I meant. I suppose you can. Just shut up and do the driving, man. Nice little touch of oversteer, just to keep us awake.
Fuel is at target -1.
Oh shit,
Turn the engine down, please.
How could I forget? Let's go into lean for a minute. That will slow us down, give us a little bit less power. So you probably lose between standard fuel to lean fuel. You probably lose on an identical lap. Change up, Rich. Come on, mate. You probably lose, I would say, 3/100ths or 3/10ths a lap.
Leading our teammate by 9.4 seconds.
But we're not too far behind Perez at the moment. Keep it smooth. Look after the tyres. Something we all know Perez is absolutely formidable at. But we could be within a shout of catching him up. Right, I'm going back to standard because 0.16 lap we can recover in standard, I think. If somebody comes for a look. It's Grosjean again. I may find this hard to believe, but I think he wants this golden 1 point as much as I do. Yeah, let's keep it like that. He can't compete with that. Lovely.
Grosjean is stopping now.
Okay. Cool. Let's build on this gap to Albon then. So yeah, I can see that coming. That's probably 2 warnings, so we've got to be clean now, guys. A second penalty is going to kill this race. A safety car is going to kill this race. Me making a mistake like that's going to kill this race. 10 laps to go. Head down. Forget 8th. Let's just get it home. Oh, idiot. you know, we've got to be at our best to keep Albon 3 seconds or even behind us full stop. We really have.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.7 seconds.
Keep it real, keep it clean. Fuel's creeping back up to standard, which is good. Back up to target. Got to keep Albon out of DRS, basically, if it's possible.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Oh, that's crazy wide.
We have a very worn-out MGUK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
That has killed it. That has killed us.
We awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Okay, the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5.
I've got nothing to say to that. I think I've just lost the points, you know? Oh, out one. Calm it down, son. I'm just trying to finish here, mate. So we should be doing it. Crikey, that's big news. That's big news.
Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Didn't see where he come off though. Oh, there he is.
Green flag.
Sorry, Han. Gives us 8th, but we've got to find some bare time to stay in the points, guys, with these penalties. Give it a rest. Seven laps left. Keep an Albon at bay though. Should be a blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. A consolation prize. Even though he's undoubtedly going to take this position at the ends. Okay, a little bit desperate. This stage. Why can't I just do them all like that? If I could do them all like that, we wouldn't be in this predicament, would we? Cool, so we're not really gaining on Perez, like I said, I didn't expect us to in that respect. Building as much of a gap behind as we can, just to limit our, fuck me, man. Just to damage limitation this penalty gap that we're gonna slip into there.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
But we've learnt our lesson then, so it's an early upshift to 5th, halfway through that little complex there, and then you don't find yourself all in the blue stuff. Early upshift here as well. Try and get some power down. 2 seconds. Okay, this is cool. 2 seconds to Albon. If those two could have a little bit of a crash. No, we don't want to crash them. We have a safety car, but we could do a little scrape over there. Behind. Just to try and find some gap. And here we go. Stroll and Perez having a scrap, and I'm within a look.
To start losing some tyre grip around now.
Oh, Christ. Good save. Just not charging the battery, are we? This is the problem. Wouldn't mind cracking out a bit of overtake, but 21% isn't ideal. Christ.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Both wobble out of there. Interesting then, Stroll's within reach. We'll lock up there. Straight on the DRS. We're not going to get in this corner though, are we? Oversteering for days. Could be worth a shot then. Bit bolshy. Got away with that as well.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look easy.
Cheers, Jeff. Crikey. Something constructive. Give it rest, buddy. I'm just sat here trying to work out 6 seconds if it keeps us in the points. Because unfortunately I've got no way of knowing. So we're going to finish this race feeling really good about the result and not know where we are until we see the final standings. But we have owned Gasly today, that's for sure. Made a bit more of a case of ourselves today, guys.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target.
Yeah, all good.
Drop down to mix too soon.
Don't you worry, Jeff. Cool. Crikey, these tyres have started to let go.
Turbocharger is on its
Last lap.
Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. This is your final lap of the race.
See what we can finish up with then, guys.
is 2.8 seconds.
Cool, well we did our best. Much better result today. Would have equalled our best result in the season, but we have to ride these penalties out. And there it is. Cool. Much better. Much better. 10th as well. So we picked up a point. I'm so happy about a point. No idea. Oh, that's much better. We've turned a new leaf, guys, and onwards and upwards from here. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Love that track. Car felt a lot better than it did yesterday in Canada, so yeah, much better. Cool. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notifications for every race. I'm going to finish this season regardless before I go on to something else, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you think I'm going to get fired or not in the midway point. Thanks again, guys. Plenty more to come. See you in the next one.
But it's absolutely got to be Alexander Albon.
Check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from